that before? Yeah. Very well.
First, a court suggests the Prime Minister misled the Queen and country. Then, this direct question from a journalist.
Did you lie to the Queen when you advised her to prorogue, to suspend Parliament?
Absolutely not. And indeed, as I say, the High Court in England plainly agrees with us, but the Supreme Court will have to decide. We need a Queen's speech. We need to get on and do all sorts of things.
3 legal cases have been brought, alleging Johnson shut down Parliament to avoid its scrutiny. He's won 2 and lost 1. The highest court in the land will deliver its judgment next week. And that's not the only problem the government is dealing with. It's been forced to publish a 5-page document it did not want the public to see. The plan sets out the worst-case scenarios for the UK leaving the EU without a deal. Long delays at ports, shortages of food and medicines, possible street protests.
Well, it's very important to understand, Vicky, what this document is. This is a worst-case scenario, which civil servants obviously have to prepare for. But in the last few months, and particularly in the 50 days since I've been Prime Minister, we've been massively accelerating our preparations.
Boris Johnson insists he wants a new deal from the EU, and while there is talk of new ideas to break the deadlock of the Irish backstop, time is running out. And in Europe, they are still saying they have not received any new concrete proposals. They say they'd be happy to consider new ideas, but
up to now, I can say, and I would like to stress this point, the United Kingdom has not proposed any alternatives or anything that is legally credible, if I can put it that way.
And all the while, the House of Commons remains empty and silent, a constitutional outrage or a welcome relief, depending on your point of view. Next week, the UK's Supreme Court will decide whether the 5-week suspension was legal or not, and perhaps the future of the Prime Minister himself. Simon McGregor-Wood, TRT World, London.